as I mentioned earlier, Chris Rosen, the editor of MovieLine.com, who usually comes on and gives us movie reviews, although he's really on the bubble, basically because his movie reviews suck, and he's just not good at it. He is covering a press conference, if you can imagine, for the movie Horrible Bosses. And so it is my genuine pleasure to welcome to this program Michael Ian Black.
Hi, Sam.
There we go. Oh, you have some fans here. Michael, there we go.
Really
Michael.
Rapturous applause.
Yes.
And I thank you for that.
No, there's a lot of folks here very, very excited that you're joining us. Thank you very much.
It just sounded like a stadium full of people.
No, I have a very large studio audience that I'm able to immediately control with just simply a wave of the hand.
Well, that is the mark of a great broadcaster. Just the ability to just sway the audience however you want them to go. It's a talent that you have, and it's why I'm so happy to be a part of the Majority Report.
Wow! Well, I just signaled for that, actually. Michael, thank you so much for joining us. So now I know I thought of you might be a good person to help us out with this, because this segment is designed because I am not allowed by my wife or my child to leave my home to go to do anything that involves anything that might be entertainment on my part. So I'm not allowed to see a movie in the theater. I can only watch it on Netflix or maybe on demand Amazon through my Roku.
Right.
And so I know that you also have a horrible family that prevents you from having fun.
I do have a horrible family. I have a wife and 2 horrible children. But they don't necessarily prevent me from having fun. But I do watch a lot of movies on Netflix.
Oh, well, you see, you're lucky. You've somehow like worked it out. Like, I don't know how you do that.
Well, what I did was I found out that you can order OxyContin from India, and they deliver it right to your house.
And then you feed that to your family.
No, I take it.
Oh, I see.
And that allows me to have fun, despite the fact that I live in bourgeois suburban circumstances.
Oh, I understand. Well, I mean, I guess, frankly, I haven't quite figured out that there's a lot more sensitivity to doing, like, radio and ordering OxyContin. I'm sure you understand.
Right. I do understand.
That's a lot more loaded of an issue. So, but you do watch movies on Netflix?
I do indeed, and I just saw a great one that I would like to recommend to you.
Oh, this is exciting.
It is a 2009 release. Now, one of the nice things about Netflix, as you know, or a lot of these video streaming services, is they've got films that you wouldn't necessarily know about or see in your local multiplex. And Netflix in particular has just a plethora of obscure films.
Do you do this on a regular basis?
But.
This isn't the first time you've ever done this, is it?
Well, you have to understand something. I am a very good public speaker. I can construct a sentence. I can combine that sentence with other sentences to form a paragraph, and then I can combine paragraphs to give you my opinion on a subject. You asked me to recommend a movie. I'm going to recommend a movie. You can either make fun of my verbal prowess, or you can just enjoy the fact that I have a movie to recommend to you, Sam Seder.
I'm not asking. You shouldn't be so defensive. It's very rare that we have anybody who comes on this program in any capacity, never mind our movie review, that actually seems to really know what they're talking about and speak with some form of authority.
I am a broadcast professional. I have been canceled off more television shows than most people have even seen. You understand?
You have been. I mean, I haven't been to your IMDb page since probably, I don't know, 4:30 in the morning. 1 week ago when I was drunk, just like wondering like where I am on the scale of everybody. But if I could remember what I saw, I would imagine the thing is like literally like you have to hit more like 5 times. You have done so many projects; it's unbelievable.
I've done a lot of projects. And almost all of them would be considered commercial failures.
That's not
Just
true.
like the movie I would like to recommend to you.
All right. Well, I love the way you brought this around, but I don't think that's true.
It's not. I am unnecessarily self-deprecating.
Right. No, I understand. Okay. I'm not even going to go into it. I mean, we all know the ones that were big hits, don't we?
You'd be hard-pressed to name any that were big hits.
Ed.
Huh.
That was pretty
Moderate.
big. It was like
It's moderate.
It was a big. It was a fairly big. The
Show is what we call them.
show. Yes. Show. That was a big show. I was thinking of another one. I'm sure there was another one. I mean, listen. Listen. I from where I sit, they're big hits
Right.
because they actually got on TV. I mean,
Right.
most of the stuff I do, I act out in my living room. And
Right.
I get people to pay, but not, you can only get like 2 or 3 people into the living room. I mean, I live in an apartment in New York.
Right. But, we do what we can. It's the long tail theory, Sam. You've got a long tail of people who love you and support you, and I include myself on that tail.
Oh,
I'm not going to give you money. I'm not
No.
going to subscribe to your podcast. But I support you from afar.
Well, no, I appreciate that. But all right, so let's circle this back now. 2009 release, and it's available on Netflix.
Available on Netflix for live streaming, which is how I watch
Let me ask you
most of
this:
my
do you ever
films.
watch Battlestar Galactica?
I tried Battlestar Galactica and wanted desperately to love it. Felt like I would love it. Sam, I didn't love it.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Wow, this is an ongoing sort of debate here on this program. Wow, because I'm actually going through it for the second time. My wife and I we have 2 more episodes left.
You love it that much?
Yeah, I've got yeah. I mean, I really
I thought
do.
I would. I really thought I would.
How many episodes
maybe
did you watch?
I got maybe halfway through the first season.
Wow. You really didn't like it?
I didn't dislike it, but it did not meet the level of my expectations. It's possible that I had heard so many amazing
Right.
things about it before I checked it out that it couldn't possibly live up to it.
That's possible.
And with the TV series, you got to buckle in,
Yes. No, that's
because
right.
this thing was on for like 5 years.
Right. Yes, it was great. I've watched it. It's 74 episodes. I've watched them all.
Yeah, I couldn't commit.
All
I
right.
couldn't commit.
So with that said, let's hear what your recommendation is.
This is a 2009 release. It's a British release. Now, I have a real affection for any British gangster film, and this one I thought was a good example of the genre. Slight twist on it because it's got a vigilante twist to it. It stars Michael Caine, who always is fantastic.
Right. I remember seeing him in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Yes. Okay. That is his one other film. He is a retired Marine and widower who decides to take the law into his own hands for reasons that I won't get into. So he's a sort of geriatric vigilante, going up against a gang of local ne'er-do-wells. And when I say these are ne'er-do-wells, they ne'er-do-well. These guys. Ne'er. Not a once do they do well.
Do well.
No. The film is called Harry Brown.
Harry Brown. Excellent.
It's a terrific choice. Michael Caine is fantastic. First-time director named Daniel Barber. If you like people talking in those uppity British accents and waving guns around, I think you'll really enjoy it.
Well, that's awesome. I'm going to give you one of these because I got to tell you, you really, I mean, it is so, it is almost like it's shocking to the system how well a movie review segment can go. But for some reason, the senior editor of MovieLine.com can't seem to come up with it. All he does every week is recommend, what is it? What's the name of that show?
Parks and Recreation.
Parks and Recreation. Do you like
So
that
that's
show?
I'll be honest, I've never seen it.
Yeah. No, I never got into. I watched one. It was just no.
I have a real prejudice against any network television show. It's very hard for me to take the leap of faith that I will enjoy any television program on a traditional broadcast network. And I know there's some good ones out there. 30 Rock is good. I don't watch it, but it's good.
I'm with you on that. I couldn't even tell you what else besides. I think we have now exhausted the number of network shows that I know that are on.
Well, like I didn't get into The Office. I didn't get into Parks and Rec. And I can't really name any others.
No.
Mike and Molly I haven't really gotten into.
I don't even know what that is. What is Mike and Molly?
That's a television show that wants us to pretend that overweight people can have happy relationships. And while I like the kind of sci-fi premise of it.
Right. But it's too fantastical.
I couldn't wrap my head around it. It's like that TV show that was on Kings. It's like it's another universe. I couldn't quite figure out what was going on. The laws of physics didn't apply there. They don't apply here.
Do they wear special uniforms, or is it just no? They. I mean, that sounds really way out there. You really do the special effects.
As far as I can tell, they're just wearing whatever clothes will fit them.
So
it stars the chick from Bridesmaids, who's really funny.
What's Bridesmaids? Is that a movie?
That's a film.
Oh, okay.
That's a film that you'll know about in a couple of years when it's
on Netflix. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Of course. What series would you recommend if once we're done with Battlestar Galactica? It seems that the only thing that my wife and I can do together without fighting is watch an extended television series.
Do you have DVR capabilities?
I do have. Yeah, of course. I have DVR.
Okay. So here's what I've been DVRing. My wife and I, similarly, it's not that we fight, it's just that we have nothing to talk about.
Right.
So when nighttime comes, we sit together on the couch, not speaking, staring transfixed at television shows that we have DVR'd. The two that we've been going through lately are Game of Thrones on HBO and The Killing on AMC.
Yeah. Now, I heard the Killing. All I know from Twitter is that The Killing was people were not happy with The Killing finale.
Well, without giving away too much, we don't know what happened. It was a very cliffhangery ending, which was somewhat unsatisfying because on a show that prides itself on its realism, which it clearly does, the ending felt a little fantastic.
All right. But Game of Thrones, I heard good.
I like Game of Thrones very much, and it's got boobs in it, which
that spices things up. It spices things up.
I liked the boobs in the last episode, and there's also dragons. And the dragons are so close to the boobs that you're sort of like, this is unbelievable.
To have those two things in one shot.
They really do. And so, for that alone, I'd say watch it. And then, of course, I started watching the new season of Louis last night.
Yes, I did too. I thought it
was not my favorite episode of Louis.
Nope.
But it's he's set a very high bar for himself, and even his not best episodes are still very good.
Yeah, I thought last year like half of the episodes were amazing, and then like a quarter were good, and then a quarter were hit or miss.
All right, but that's a pretty high batting average for a television show.
I don't think there's any show when his show is amazing. I think it transcends almost most things I've ever seen on TV.
Yeah, he's doing the Lord's work with that television show, and we all owe him a debt of gratitude.
That's true. All right, Michael Ian Black, thank you so much. This has been a breath of fresh air.
You're welcome.
To tell you. And what should people? What's next for you?
Well, I've got a stand-up comedy special coming on in August. That's the next
Comedy
big thing.
Central.
Comedy Central.
Folks,
called Very Famous.
Very Famous, Michael Ian Black, and of course, I mean, everybody who's on Twitter has already signed up for your Twitter account.
Yeah, it's just default as soon as you sign up.
And Twitstream, right? Do people sign up for Twitstream?
Witstream.
Oh, Witstream.
Wit, W-I-T, stream. It's a company that I'm involved with. That is funny Twitter.
Yeah, people should check that out. Witstream.com, I think you can, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right, Michael Ian Black, thank you so much for joining us.